Can French Bulldogs breed naturally? Unlocking the mystery. As a French Bulldog enthusiast, one question I often hear is, can French Bulldogs breed naturally? In this video, we'll discuss the factors affecting French Bulldogs' breeding ability and whether or not they can breed naturally. So can a French Bulldog breed naturally? The answer is not as straightforward as a simple yes or no. Let's explore this topic in more detail. Before determining whether French Bulldogs can breed naturally, let's define what natural breeding means. Natural breeding is when a male dog mounts and penetrates a female dog's vagina to ejaculate semen, which contains sperm, into her reproductive tract. This process can lead to fertilization, pregnancy, and the birth of puppies, and in our case, French Bulldog puppies. The breeding challenges of French Bulldogs. While many dogs can breed naturally without any issues, French Bulldogs face some unique challenges when it comes to breeding. A French Bulldog has a body shape and size that can make mating and giving birth difficult. Here are some of the challenges that Frenchies face. Anatomy and physiology. The combination of the French Bulldog being a brachycephalic breed and being a smaller size can make it difficult for them to mate naturally. They may require assistance during the mating process or may not be able to mate at all. French Bulldogs have a brachycephalic or flat-faced skull shape, which can lead to respiratory issues and difficulty breathing. This can make it challenging for them to mate naturally, as it requires physical exertion and can be exhausting for both the male and female Frenchie. Narrowed airway. French Bulldogs have a narrow airway, which makes it difficult for them to breathe properly. This can cause breathing difficulties during physical activities, including breathing. Heat sensitivity. French Bulldogs are sensitive to heat, which can affect their breeding ability. When exposed to high temperatures, they may become overheated, which can lead to heat exhaustion or heat stroke. Respiratory issues. French Bulldogs' respiratory issues can also affect their breeding ability. They may have difficulty breathing, making it challenging to mate naturally. Reproductive system. French Bulldogs are smaller than other breeds, which can affect their reproductive system. So because of their anatomy, in some cases, Frenchies may require assistance during the mating process. In addition to their physical traits, French Bulldogs may also face genetic issues that can affect their breeding ability. Inbreeding can cause several health problems in French Bulldogs, including genetic disorders that can affect their ability to reproduce naturally. Health problems. French Bulldogs are prone to several health problems that can affect their breeding ability. Eye and ear infections. French Bulldogs are prone to eye and ear infections, which can cause discomfort and pain. These infections can affect their breeding ability and make it challenging for them to mate naturally. Skin allergies. Skin allergies are common in French Bulldogs, which can cause itching and discomfort. This can make it difficult for them to mate naturally, as they may be distracted or in pain during the mating process. Joint and bone issues. French Bulldogs are prone to joint and bone issues, which can affect breeding. One such issue is hip dysplasia, which is a common health problem in French Bulldogs. You've decided to breed your Frenchie. So now what? Tips for breeding French Bulldogs. Pre-breeding preparation. Before breeding a French Bulldog, it is essential to prepare for the process. Health checkup. Ensure that both the male and female dogs are in good health before breeding. A veterinarian can perform a health checkup to ensure both dogs are healthy enough to breed. Genetic testing. It is important to test both the male and female dogs for any genetic conditions that may be present in the breed. Proper nutrition. Both the male and female dogs should be on a healthy and balanced diet before breeding. This will ensure that they are in the best possible health for breeding. Identifying the heat cycle. The female dog's heat cycle must be identified to determine the optimal time for breeding. The heat cycle lasts around 3 weeks, and the female is fertile for only a few days during this period. During the breeding process, it is important to monitor the dogs to ensure the mating process goes smoothly. If there are any difficulties, a veterinarian should be consulted. Post-breeding care. After the breeding process is complete, providing proper care for both the mother and the puppies is important. Veterinary care. The mother and puppies should receive veterinary care to ensure they are healthy and free from any medical issues. Proper nutrition and exercise. The mother should be on a healthy diet, and the puppies should be given proper nutrition as they grow. Exercise is also important for the mother to help her recover from the birthing process. Other breeding options. If natural breeding is not possible for the French Bulldog, there are other options that breeders can consider. Surgical insemination. Surgical insemination is a breeding method that involves collecting semen from the male dog and then depositing it directly into the female dog's reproductive tract using a surgical procedure. Surrogacy. Surrogacy involves breeding a female dog with semen from a male dog of the same breed and then transferring the embryos to a surrogate mother dog. Surrogacy is often used when the female dog cannot carry a pregnancy to full term due to medical reasons. Adoption is another option for those who want to add a French Bulldog to their family but are not interested in breeding. There are many French Bulldogs in shelters and rescue organizations waiting for their forever homes. Conclusion: breeding French Bulldogs can be a complicated process, and there are several things that dog owners should consider before breeding their Frenchies. In this video, we started by looking at the natural breeding process, for we explored whether French Bulldogs can breed naturally and discussed the various breeding options available for French Bulldogs, including the challenges that may arise due to their unique anatomy. We also provided some tips for French Bulldog owners who are considering breeding their dogs, including pre-breeding preparation, monitoring the mating process, and post-breeding care. We also discussed various breeding options, including artificial insemination and surrogacy. Overall, breeding Frenchies requires careful consideration, preparation, and attention to detail. Thank you for watching. To read the full article, go to bulldogpros.com.